Boop. I'm here, it's me. Smile. How's everybody doing? I feel weird today, but I feel like I've said that the past, like, 7 Sundays that we've done. I don't know what it is about Sundays, but I just wake up and I'm, like, not here. I'm not present. I just wait. It's like 40% of me wakes up. And then the, like, remaining 60% is still in bed. I'm great. Hell yeah. We love to hear that. Today, it is still Party Games Day. However, we're going to do Gartic at least first, if not all stream. Because last few weeks, we've only done Jackbooks. So we're going to do Gartic for, at the very least, most of the stream. Like a minimum half. I had fun yesterday. Went to a fair in Germany. Nice! What was the fair for? Was it just like a random ass like fair, or was it for like a thing? I swear I speak English, I promise. I promise I know English words. What am I thinking of? An occasion. Was it for like a special date? Or like a date, like calendar date, not like romantic date. I'm just gonna stop talking. Just a fair with different rides. Fair enough. Ah, see, get it? Fair enough. God, I'm funny. Moon, what's your plan on the 7-way tie in the pole? I thought it was 6-way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there is 7. Why? This didn't even have that many yesterday. I can't even do... Oh, I can't even do a coin flip. I guess I could roll like a dice. The only ones that haven't got equal votes are marbles and goose goose duck. For fuck's sake, why? Do a spinning wheel. We could. I mean, I might... Well, I was gonna say I might just, like, eliminate all the ones that we've done already. So, like, I'll take off Jackbox, I'll take off Gartic, I'll take off VR Chit, and then we're just left with Codenames. Oh no, Deceit has one less. Oh my god, people are doing one less. Wait, Jackbox and Deceit went down in real time. That, like, 2%. Wow, that actually helped. Okay. So, I guess we just have Just Act Natural, Fall Guys, and Codenames that we can do. Yeah, I think that might be the way that I do it. I'll just take the ones off that we've already done, and then we can do something new, maybe. Although, I don't know, I have put Codenames up there. It's really hard to, like, get games that are free to play, that everybody can play. So I put Codenames up there because I know it's like a good game, but I don't know if there's like 4 hours worth of content in Codenames. I know there's at least like an hour or 2. But maybe what we'll do is, if Codenames ends up drawing with something else, we'll do like a little bit of Codenames, and then once people are bored with Codenames, we'll move on to the other thing that it drew with. I think might be another way to do it as well. Because for VR chat and like Jackbox and Garti, you can easily fit like a 4-hour stream in, and I would probably say Fall Guys also. But like some of the other ones, you could do like halves pretty easy. So I don't know, we'll see. But that's my plan. And when I say plan, I mean I just thought about that on the spot. And I hadn't thought about it at all. I did not know. Oh my god, it's done it immediately. That's good RNG. Wow, that is actually surprising because I didn't set that up at all. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it, but I think it's next week, right? Yeah, it's next. It would have been the week after, but I'm not here. Classic. I realize I've been very, like, absent these past few weeks. There's been, like, at least a day off a week where I've not been here. This is the first week that I've had in, like, 4 weeks where I've been here the entire week. And yesterday we barely... Well, we had a 3-hour stream. Okay, let me sort out music. We might as well just sort the lobby out while we're sat here chatting. Just act natural as winning, is it? Every time I look at this poll, it's different. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, if one wins, that will make it easier for me. Because we can just do that. I think what I'm going to start doing in general with reward streams is I'm just gonna... Like, as I say, like, for Jackbox and Gartic and, like, VR chat and stuff like that, it's really easy to, like, fill a stream out with it, because there's a lot of stuff to do. It's basically just, like, a collection of mini-games. But with the games that are just, like, a game, I think what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do, like, the most voted one first, and then if it, like, it populates an entire stream, great. If it doesn't, we'll fall back on the second most voted one, I think, is what we'll do. Because some of the ones that are just, like, one game, I don't know if there'll be enough, like, content there to stretch it over, like, a 4-hour mark. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Again, for the ones that are, like, collections of minigames, it's not an issue. Because we can just do... You can very easily fill out a stream with, like, a bunch of Jackbox games or a bunch of Gartic games or whatever. But yeah, stuff like just Act Natural and Fall Guys, I don't really know if there's enough for a stream there. I also don't know if you can play Fall Guys with more than 3 people, because when I played it last, I think you could only play with a group of, like, 3. I don't know what, like, the max amount of players you can have. Maybe I should look it up. Yeah, you and up to 3 of your friends. But I think you can make, like, custom lobbies where you can have, like, more, maybe. Yeah, so if we have... We might have to do a custom one, then. You can make your own that has, like, a max amount of, like, 30, or you can do... You can play online, but if you play online, you can only have 4 players. Bro. So it would be me and 3 other people. So it would depend. What is the max amount of players that can play with you on Stumble, guys? It just says up to 32 players. I don't know if you can play with a lobby or not. Platinum, hello! Also, hello, Sonic. I don't know, maybe we'll see. We'll see on that front, I guess. Well, I'll cross that bridge when we come to it, and by that I mean next week. And I have to decide. Oh, nice, Neil. Hell yeah. That's a great idea. Hope everyone is chilling. We are big chilling. We've only just started, to be fair. That is big brain. Will that stay up there for the rest of the stream then, Neil? That's a great idea. I'm a little annoyed that it took me a year to finally do that, and it wasn't even me that had that idea. But that's a solid idea. Good mods. Oh, Palisti's here as well, hell yeah. If you guys... Okay, let me ask you a question, right? Let's say... we do a reward stream... and, like, money isn't an option, so I can buy everybody the game. What will we play for a reward stream? Like, if we got rid of the... it has to be a free-to-play game thing, and we did, like, a paid game, but I bought everybody copies that wanted to play, what would we want to play? Because I thought about Don't Starve Together, because they... when you buy Don't Starve Together, you get, like, a free copy that you can give out, but you can also buy, like, a copy of... like, a pack of 4 copies of the game just to give out to people. So I was, like, thinking about whether or not to do that, but then... I don't know. It just kind of put me off a little bit. Because it was in the Steam Summer Sale. I like Kick more. I am new to Twitch, don't mind my username. Fair enough. Welcome. If you want to play with us, there's a pinned message at the top of the chat that you can click that will take you straight to the lobby, or you can use !gartic, which will send you a link that you can click. It is free to play and browser based. We are going to be starting in a sec. Yeah, Don't Starve Together is, like, one of the ones that I would be down to play. I think it's been in the with the boys quite a lot as well. Among Us, yeah, true. Among Us isn't that expensive. Well, also, like, there's a free-to-play Among Us, right? Like, you don't have to buy it, I'm pretty sure. I made this account as a joke, but I'm using it now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, I'm doing a lot of Googling right at the start of the stream. I promised people I wouldn't do this. People are gonna be mad. Alright. Free Among Us. I'm pretty sure it is, I think. There's a website called amongusplay.net, which I don't want to click on. Actually, yeah, Googling free Among Us and then clicking on a random website link probably is like the speedrun strat of getting a virus on my computer, so I'm like fairly certain that it exists. Alright, let's start with a game, or at least let's do a poll so we can decide what game we want to play. What game mode do we feel like playing for those of you that have played Gartic before? For our first game. I am going to put Icebreaker in here because I like Icebreaker a lot. You can run games until a couple of hours. Yeah, that is true. Although then it becomes very complicated with different things. The Kokma, thank you for the follow. It becomes very difficult and, like, complicated when you're, like, trying to... you, like, gift games out, but then everybody has to refund once we're done. Co-op we can do. I like story mode, so I'm going to put story mode in here. Roblox Among Us does the job surprisingly and has private lobbies. Oh, interesting. Although I don't want to play Roblox, if I'm being honest. Roblox is one of those things where every time I see, like, a news article about Roblox, it gets progressively worse. It's like... I think the, like, latest one that I saw was that there were... What was it? I think it was the fact that, like, they advertise kids making games, but then they won't, like, pay the kids for the games that they make. Like, they advertise on the website that they can make tons of money by making games, but then they barely pay them out. And then also there's, like, gambling on there, and it's weird. I don't know. It's the way I feel about Roblox is the way I feel about VR chat, which is like it's the Tortuga of the internet. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck goes on in there, but I don't care to know. I'll just let people do whatever they want to do. They can get on with it. I'll get on with mine. Welcome, God. God is cool. Fair enough. He is pretty cool. Dead by Daylight. That's a good shout, actually. That's not a bad shout at all. I'm just going to put normal in here so we can get a poll going so we can play. Chatty, welcome back! Hope everything's been okay. Also, let me, before I forget, because I always forget to do this, and then I get yelled at halfway through a game that there's not enough spaces. The replayability of Dead by Daylight is also really good. Yeah, also Nicolas Cage is in it, right? Has that update come out already? I'm pretty sure. I know they announced it, but I don't know if it came out yet. How much is Dead by Daylight, just out of curiosity? Again, I'm really pissing off the people that I said... I said I'd stop Googling as much at the start of stream. All I've done is Google. $15. But then DLC is like some. Holy shit, there's a lot of money for DLC. It's like $24.99 for a expansion pack. That's like Destiny, old school Destiny levels. It's 20, but it's often on sale for 9. Yeah, I feel like we kind of missed the boat. And when I say we, I mean I, with Steam Summer Sale. I feel like I should have bought more while it was on. I thought it was free to play. Unfortunately not. Although it does feel like a game that would be free to play. That might be like a game on the Epic Store that's kind of similar, because I know there was the... Wow, Story's winning by a landslide, 71%. Okay, we can get that started. Yeah, I know there was a... whatever that fucking game was. The one with Jason Voorhees. I think it was just called Friday the 13th. But I think that was free for a little while. Alright, let's start with story. Let's get a game going. We've been live for 20 minutes. I'd love to open it up to, like, not free-to-play games, and just games that we can play. But it becomes, like, really, like, infinitely more complicated for me to sort out with those types of things. Alright, I gotta engage my brain. Because I've just been bullshitting for the past 20 minutes. This one you just like write line after line of a story and then it will read the story out at the end, by the way. For those of you that haven't played story mode. This is the only game that doesn't have drawing in it. But I like it for different reasons. This one has, like, the most success rate, I think, of any Gothic game that I've played. Oftentimes you play, like, normal Gothic or, like, Compliment or whatever it is. Well, I guess Compliment, you can't really fail. Same with Icebreaker. But, like, normal and stuff like that, there's, like, a 10% success rate. With story mode, it's, like, almost all of them at least form, like, a kind of cohesive story. Oh my god, I want to know what line came before this. How do you spell? How do you spell Beelzebub? Asking for a friend. Okay. Alright. Don't really know the context of this. I forgot how much I like Gothic. I wanted to start with Gothic this week instead of Jackbox because we've done Jackbox for the past, like, 4 weeks. And we've done no Gothic whatsoever. Oh my god. I'm getting so lucky that I can fit all of the words in here. Oh, also, the, like, frame rate issues that I was having yesterday seem to have completely disappeared, so I don't know what the problem was. I said I was gonna go away and, like, troubleshoot it, but all I did was just kind of leave it to do its own thing, and I think it's fixed itself. So the only thing I can think of is that it was internet issues yesterday and my internet was just taking a dump for whatever reason. Although, like, right before stream and right after stream was completely fine, so I don't know what the problem was. There's going to be no full stops or punctuation in any of these stories. Whatsoever. It's just going to be like one long sentence. But that's fine. Lonkino, thank you for the follow. I use Discord light theme. Ban him. I'm kidding. Is there ever a drawing phase? No. I wish there was. Yeah, I wish they would, like, incorporate a drawing phase so you could make, like, a little storybook. That would be really cool. But I don't know, like, how mechanically that would work. Like, maybe somebody does, like, a line, and then, like, the next person draws that line. And then they put it on, like, the page of a storybook, and then somebody else gets the line, and then they carry on. That would be really cool. I'm also a furry, you're in good company.
It's round.
I'm kidding, relax. It's an in-joke. Also, I think after this round, I'm going to change the music. Because it's way too, like, chill. I love Lo-Fi Girl, but I think it needs more of, like, an upbeat. I turn it off a bit, maybe that'll work. Pause chimp. Turn it down a little bit, we'll go there. Alright, story time.
There was once a guy with pickles for hands. He really liked them for some reason.
Okay, alright.
He liked them so much he licked them. But it didn't matter. He wanted to.
No, we lost one.
Jump off a cliff.
No, not Pickle Man. Please, you have so much to live
But
for.
he didn't die.
Well, thank God.
But then he did die. For the millionth time.
No!
Only to be
Okay,
revoked.
he's back.
He went to paradise and... Therapara. Paradise. Trees. Nice vacation spot. Come to us. Relax. And get a free massage with happy ending.
Oh my
Eggplant,
God.
Droplet. Hot face.
Eggplant droplet hot face. Wait, so I'm confused. So that he had pickles for hands, but then he jumped off a cliff. He didn't die immediately, but then he died like over time, went to heaven, and then got a happy ending.
In the dark scary room you find.
Hell yeah. I'm happy
Very
for
spooky
for that
letter
guy.
burns in front of you, containing divorce papers. She cheated on him,
No.
and he killed her.
Oh, okay, it's taking a dark turn. At least the pickle had a happy ending, even if his hands didn't.
What a shame. She was a really great lawyer.
True.
She isn't really.
This could have carried on if
Nice.
Pickle Man went to hell
Let's say
instead of
she
heaven.
isn't
This could have
really
been
nice,
a
so.
continuation.
She killed, and so did you? No, said the moon. Only love in the stream.
Nice.
And everyone lived in peace. Yee.
If the Pickle Man went to hell, this could have been a complete continuation from the last one.
There was a very huge
I love
space
story
marine
modes.
that loved tacos. The space marine went to Taco Bell. But little did he know it would be tacky hell.
This is where it came from.
Cheesy demonic crunch with a Baja blast. Okay, back to the story.
Nice.
What story?
I like a God is cool doesn't want to talk about hell. That's very on brand.
Hangover playwright asked in storyboard room.
Hangover playwright at Aston storyboard
but he
room.
rejected the offer. And later that day he won the lottery because of it. But the lottery wasn't money, it was bitches. What a
Damn.
great. Yay bitches. I'm finally not a virgin.
Let's go. Round of applause for Chatty. Let's go. She's not a virgin anymore. They're all very, like, satanic themed. And also I like the fact that God is Cool did not want us to talk about hell, so he changed it to the Hangover instead. Which arguably might be worse.
There was a lonely moon rise. He didn't get bitches, so he decided to go gym.
Oh no.
He get beg Moscow. But chicks still didn't love him, though he got interest in gym. But with those muscles no one still liked him.
Wait, how is this happening? How are
So
you
he went back home, he was T.
How are you coordinating this so well?
So tired he was. Sleeping in the trees. Good stuff he said. At some point a person whose eyes were bigger than their belly ate a massive.
What? How did you do that?
Then something happened. He hit his toe on the table. Smiling face with hearts.
How did you? I don't understand how that
smiling
happened.
face with hearts.
You coordinated it so well. I also like how the only one that has actually kind of made sense is about me being single. Thank you for that shit. Halfway down, we were still on it. I love that for me. He decided to go gym. He get big muscle. I went to gym twice. And going to the gym. I'm actually, like, weirdly creeped out about this. This is where I figure out that, like, everybody that's
Agent
playing with me is just sat in the
47 is
same
taking
room.
An afternoon stroll, and a person start to laugh.
Drama,
hard.
hello. Good morning.
He laughed so hard his teeth started falling. He looked down to pick them up, but he slipped and is now in deep doo-doo. If could only picked them up, he would have gotten some bitches. But alas.
I did not think that was Agent
The bitches
47
were
when that came
lesbian.
to me.
And the bitches. Brew potion of fire resistance for upcoming raid in. But then a wither spawned frown. And started to steal the ground below.
Well, we got the Hitman Minecraft crossover. That one was like a short story, even though there were like the same amount of people in that one. It felt like way shorter. That was almost a poem. You know what these all feel like? These all feel like the, like, cheese-fueled dreams that you would have. You know, like when you eat too much dairy and you have nightmares? And you go to sleep and you have, like, the most vivid dreams? That's what this looks... That's what this is. Like, you shut your eyes, and then, like, there's a couple of seconds of, like, darkness, and then all of a sudden you're Agent 47 taking a stroll, your teeth fall out. Then you brew in a potion of fire resistance, and then a wither spawns, and then you wake up and you're cold sweat, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I'm never eating that cheese again. That's what this is like.
Once upon a time there was a little boy named Dave.
You know what I mean?
Dave
Just me.
was a picky boy.
Nobody else has the... Okay, alright. Just me, I guess.
Dave wouldn't want this or that. He
I
would
just out
always
of myself for
choose
having weird dreams.
acid to dissolve remains of his enemies. They burned away real good. Who knew acid was so effective? We know who does. Goddamn Heisenberg.
No debt. You don't know about the
Could it
cheese
be?
dreams. Wait, maybe I am going insane.
Yes, declared the man living in the tree. That he stayed there and did nothing. And then the woman gave Gim a blueberry.
Gave Kim a blueberry.
He ate it and he died. End of the story.
Wait, what did I contribute to this? Oh, that acid. That makes sense. No dairy dreams for me. I can't believe I'm being, like, gaslit that dairy dreams aren't a thing.
A cat turns into a dog.
Maybe that's just a British thing. But we're always told as kids not to eat cheese before bed, because you'll have nightmares.
And it turns into the real dog. OMG, a dog, said the old man. Yup, that's a dog all right, said another dog. Everyone was in shock.
Dark Shadow, thank you for the follow.
So they did the same thing to it like the first one. And they kept doing it over and over because they enjoyed
sugar for you.
Doing it, but alas they had to stop at a tragic event. WTF is alas. Why did you ask that, kiddo? But he is a...
I feel this sometimes. Cat turns into a dog, then he starts meowing as a dog, and it turns into a real dog. Oh my god, a dog, said the old man. Yep, that's a dog, alright, said another dog. Everyone was in shock of a talking dog. So they did the same thing to the first one. Same thing to it like the first one. God. You put a beat on that could be a rip.
Neutron star spinning.
It's sugar for you, really.
It spins around and around until it is dizzy.
It was cheese for me.
After a while it was super dizzy.
Which actually is on brand.
They tried to go home but failed.
Americans are like, don't eat too much sugar. We're like, don't eat too much cheese.
Wherever they were. Sleeping on the trees. Sleeping in the seas. Good times. Ah, yes. I am
Sarah, thank you for the follow.
That's it. Weebs have attacked our ship. There is no other A to avoid the Weeb virus.
Oh my god.
He installed an antivirus.
Anybody that wants to play can play, yeah. If you use !Gartic, you should join the lobby.
And the problem was solved. The end.
I was here before, dude. Master Man Go Consumer. What a name. I wish we'd have started with this. I want a whole story about how there's, like, cute anime pirates and they're getting attacked by weebs. I would actually GoFundMe the
monkey flip.
Child story, for sure.
And they don't stop flipping and flipping and flipping. But then they finally stopped.
Chef, hello.
And then they ate each other's fried chicken because of sad. Crying face.
Thank you for the follow, Chef.
The crying face emoji is to symbolize the sadness.
Oh, we hit the follower goal, let's go!
Use it for fun for absolutely no reason at all.
Thank you very much,
please.
Blitz.
They use it on top of the trees and under the sea. So weird.
Huge.
But why don't they use it under
I'll
the
read
sea?
this one out at the end because we miss a little bit of it at the start.
Let's find out.
Let's go. Huge.
Find out what?
Thank you very much. Also, thank you, Neil, for repinning the thing.
Is
800. There's a lot of peeps. It's funny because we've been like hovering over like the 90s for like quite a long time. And now we finally hit it. Let's go. Huge. Thank you very much. That is massive. It was so massive that I didn't even pay attention to most of this. Monkey flip, and they don't stop flipping and flipping and flipping, but then they finally stopped. And then they ate each other's fried chicken because of sad. Crying face. The crying face emoji is to symbolize the sadness. But people use it for fun for absolutely no reason at all. They use it at the top of the trees and under seas. But why don't they use it underground? We don't know yet, let's find out. Find out what the answer to life and everything itself. That one was the most, like, ramblings of an insane person one that we've had so far, by far. What's your obsession with trees and seas?
There was a dog eating a cat.
Fuck's sake, another dog with a cat.
But the cat was just playing around.
Okay.
It didn't really know how to dance at all. But he tried
Same.
dancing as good as he could, leaving the
Okay.
entire place amazed and distressed because the place is on fire. 100 fire, hot face. The fire crackled and burst higher. And then camera girls. They kidnapped the young boy
What young boy?
and talked to the young little boy, they said.
Mark,
And
you
he
love a
cried,
hello.
stripped
Welcome
his
back.
organs out. The end.
What the fuck? Hello? I would love to make like a children's story where we just like, we get like 30 people in a Gartic room, and then whatever happens, happens, and then we make it into a book. Because at the first like start, like half of this, it's like a nice little cute children's book about a dancing cat. And then we get to this at the end. No, the cat didn't get his organs stolen, right? The cat danced. And then I'm assuming he got, like, engulfed in the flames. But then the girls kidnapped a young boy. And then the Antichrist ripped his organs out. I'm confused about the plot line to this. I don't know. I don't understand this arc.
Once upon a time there was a man named Jimmy Beast. Jimmy
Mr.
Beast started a real life or death game. He got killed first by all of the people participating.
Maybe the young boy was the cat, maybe.
And then they killed Jim. Poor Jim. He always was very slim. Unfortunately his future will be grim.
Oh my god.
And he killed himself.
Okay, well.
Skull, 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 skull.
Yeah, I was
Another
just
no,
about to
skull.
say.
Not on the feet, bruh.
I was just about to say we were doing really well at like
We
rhyming
hate
things.
those feet.
There
No
was a
love's
hard
feet.
stop.
No hate. Only love.
You know what we should do? We should do this one again at some point today, but we should do it where we try to rhyme. Like, we try to make, like, a poem, and we try to rhyme with each sentence. Rather than just trying to make a story.
There was a lemon.
Also,
The lemon
I'll
was
give him a
feeling ill.
chance. I'm not just gonna ban him straight up.
So he drove to the hospital in hope for help. But the hospital was closed at 13 p.m. but at 15 p.m. it got opened. And then all the turkeys filed in, one by one.
Ah, so this is like an alternate universe
But
where all
one
the
turkey didn't.
foodstuffs are like sentient and alive.
And that turkey wanted revenge. But it got nowhere.
Rats, hello!
Which is unfortunate for the train conductor.
Okay, Rot,
whose
thank you
job
for
it
the heads up.
is to conduct the train, what else?
I'll keep my eye out for sure. Alright, well, that was a good warm-up. Is everybody's brains and fingers warmed up now? Hey, we met the follower goal again. Let's go. For the second time. Okay, so do we want to do... I'm down to do this again, but do it as rhyming. So, we'll put it in the poll that we can do story again, but this time we need to rhyme with each line. And I'll also put all of the game modes that didn't win last time. Story, but we rhyme. Oh god, how do you spell rhyme? I think that's right. We had icebreaker last time. We had compliment last time. We had story, no, not story mode, normal mode. And co-op, right? And then while this is happening, I'm gonna find some more upbeat music than Lo-Fi Girl. Upbeat, non-copyrighted background music. Let's see what comes up with this. I mean, this is better. Native English man that can't even write in his own language. True. Actually true. Yeah, this is better. I'm lagging a lot. I'm lagging as well. Interesting. Is it me? It shouldn't be me. But I will check. Bitrate looks fine. But it was a problem yesterday. Oh, I hope it's not, like, fucking up the internet again, because that was really annoying yesterday. I haven't had any drop frames, so I don't think it's me. Should we do less turns? Yeah, we can do. So we can get through more games. I have bad internet, my lord. Same. I can relate. Hold out my Dr. Seuss rip. I would love... I've said this before, right? By before, I mean like 10 minutes ago. I wish the story mode, it would go like... Somebody writes a line, then that somebody like draws that line. And then that'll be like one page of a book. And then somebody else writes the next line. And then somebody else draws that line. So then you end up with like... pages in a storybook. I think that would be really cool. But it will be twice as long. But I feel like you can do that though, because the story mode is always like really short. It's like way shorter than all the other game modes. Oh, Icebreaker it is. Perfect. This doesn't sound non-copyright, but I trust it. All plus one. Okay, we definitely don't want to do that. Let's do a few turns. Maybe? Again, I really wish it would just tell me. Yeah, thank you for the gifted sub. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. I don't know if Brittany is in chat, but if you are, make sure to say thank you. We can do few turns, I guess. Let's also turn this on. If I'm getting reports of people being cringe, let me put moderation on. Hold on. I don't know if this is gonna reveal anything. Ash, thank you for the follow. Okay. I don't think it did reveal anything, but I will do it just to be safe. Pretty sure a few is like half. Okay. Also, God is cool. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we passed it. Hell yeah. It's sick. We passed it twice, actually. That's a lot of people. Yes, that's a weird number down there. That's a weird number. One in chat if you remember when we were on 50. Because some of you do. I think Platinum actually might have been my first ever sub. Or like one of my first ever subs. I don't want to increase the time because I feel like that's going to be really annoying. If I put it on fast, it's going to be way too fast. I think I'll just turn the turns down to few. instead. Maybe that's the thing that we do. I said before, dude, thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. More people. Welcome, everybody that's new. Thank you for giving us a chance. I think this is all fine. Yeah, that should be fine. We're about to find out if it is. Icebreaker is the one that works best if it's a question, right? I'm really fighting the urge not to ask people what their favorite Pokemon is, like I do every single time I play Icebreaker. Platinum. I think Reina was my first ever sub. And Gifter, and then I think Platinum was my first ever Prime, if I remember rightly. You supported me even way back then. And I have not forgotten it. Also, shout out to whoever has said that I should moderate this one because people are being cringe in other lobbies. Let me just read all these. That's fine. That one's really running the line, but I think it's fine. Oh yeah, you were right. Wait, what the f— That's timed? The moderation is timed! Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Why is the moderation timed? What the— Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought that that was a good idea? What the fuck? Did anybody get anything bad apart from this? In chat, speak up now. Mine's fine too. Okay, perfect. I cannot believe that. I also don't know how to, like, do this one without it being, like, really bad, so I'm just gonna refuse. And I would suggest everybody else do the same. If you did get a bad one in chat, let me know, please. There was one in there that I definitely needed to moderate. Oh my god, hello, it's going off. No, you are not the bad one, Shay. But you were right. That guy is racist. Which is really cringe. I mean, if you're racist anyway, you're cringe, but if you're being racist on a, like, 20 viewer stream... It, like, adds extra, like, extra cringe to the cringe. I can't believe the moderation is timed. That's insane. What does this mean? I'm gonna go with it. I got a weird one. Again, if anybody has a bad one, let me know and we'll restart. Now is the time to do it. In fact, you know what? We'll do it like this. Instead of restarting and getting rid of everybody's work, if you get a really bad one, just put like a black screen with a yellow cross, and then I will just remove that one from the list. Rather than drawing it. And then I'll know for next time who's a moderate. Because I already know who put the, like, weird prompts. I still am blown away that the fact that the the moderation screen is timed. That's a ridiculous oversight. Because if you've got like because the max like room size is 50, I think. So you gotta try and like moderate 50 drawings timed. That's so stupid. Yeah, it happens. It happens when you play with chat, unfortunately. It'll not stop me playing with chat. I think with 50 you'll have more time. I should just have infinite time. It shouldn't be an issue. I don't understand. There should be no timed element to it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we do have some trolls here.
Brown.
But it is fine. I don't know who Mr. Brown is. Can I have some context?
Brown.
Daniel Froggy.
Mr. Brown from Dr. Seuss. I don't know who that is. Man, this icebreaker round is just going to be filled with a bunch of question marks and blocked things. That's unfortunate. It's funny because, like, in Jackbox you get, like, some trolls, but I feel like in Gartic you get way more. Which is sad, because people just want to draw and chill. I don't think I can, like, genuinely empathize with the amount of, like, hate-filled you must be to hop onto, like, a stream where people are just chilling and drawing and, like, you have to put racist shit in every single slide. Like, you just feel compelled to do it. I feel sorry for you. Mr. Brown can do any sound with his mouth. If that guy wrote about 9/11, that wasn't even the worst one. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Yeah, I actually liked yours before, dude. Oh, God. I mean, this one's fine. I'm not oh-godding at this one. I'm oh-godding at the level of work that I'm now having to do to try and make it, like, acceptable for chat. Man, I'm really not good at drawing ears. These look more like horns. Soapy! How's streaming been, Soapy? I've seen that you've come back. How are you finding it? I don't know whether this is anime or not. I tried to put him in a dress, but it just kind of looks like a... I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a pink demon. I went on a really long break. Sometimes you need to. Okay, let me moderate. At least there's now finally moderation settings for this. Thank God. There didn't used to be. This can go. That can go. Man, this moderation page needs work for sure. But absolutely sure this needs moderation work. Okay, I'm also not going to draw this one. You're just going to see my face for this one, chat. I think they got around to mine. I don't think this one's particularly bad, but I'm not risking it. I think this one might be a burn round, chat. I apologize to everybody in chat that just wanted to play. There's always cringe people in chat, unfortunately, in Gothic. You just kind of have to weed them out. They will not be here the next round. All I can do is apologize as the streamer, but to be fair, there's no way of me knowing. I always like to give people the benefit of the doubt and give them one shot. But once that one shot is gone, it's gone. And you will not be playing with us again. I'm happy that I put fewer slides as well on this one, rather than doing it to the max amount of slides. Bonnie, thank you for the follow. While we have this downtime, chat, if you are brand new here, this is kind of a weird place to put a plug when we have such a garbage around, but we do play party games every Sunday here. We usually play Jackbox, but sometimes we do Gartic. Basically anything that's browser-based and free, we play on Sundays with whoever wants to play. And then on Saturdays, we do multiplayer games. Currently, we're doing Terraria with chat as well. I like Gartic Phone and Jackbox, but I am bad at exiting? Existing. Must be existing. I can relate. Alright, moderation time. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Apologies if there's some in here that slipped through, because it's really hard to tell with this moderation. It's like so small. Okay, this one we can do. I won't be putting the voiceover on for this one, and I'll be going full cam before they all show, just in case there's anything on here that I don't want to show chat. I will do my best. Start with the hair. Mr. Beast has got really small eyes. And then, like, brown hair. And then he's also got, like, this color beard, but, like, not a lot. It makes him look... I've accidentally drawn Mr. Beast as, like, a shady porn director, I think. Completely by accident. Are you doing more Gartic? We are, yes. We're doing Gartic at least for another hour. Then we might swap over to Jackbox. I actually don't think this is bad, right? Okay, there. I'm not very good at drawing hands, shit. I apologize. This is Mr. Beast after he's done, like, how many times can my hand get run over by a truck challenge. That'll do. Mr. Beast, if he did coke, yeah. Exactly that. Who is Mr. Brown? He's from Dr. Seuss. I also didn't know. Okay, quickly. Looking through. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one, because it's a black with a yellow X through it, which I told people to do if they got a bad prompt. I don't know what that one is, so I'm just gonna take that one off just in case. And I think all the rest of them are fine. Oh, this one's a fine prompt as well. What is the coolest thing I've ever done? What is the coolest thing I've ever done? Oh, it's raining like it's thunderstorming here, chat, where I am. It's so nice and cozy. This is a good prompt, actually. I'm interested to see what people do for this. You like my Twitch logo? It's pretty on brand, right? It's probably the best one you've ever seen. Bonnie, hello! Moon, coolest thing you've never done. Oof. Coolest thing I've never done. Gone to space. Ow, my elbow. I thought that said ever, so I tried to do sub into Moonrise. Oh no. Oh, it does say never done. I thought you were... Oh my god, I thought you were memeing. Good looking out, shit. Good looking out. Good looking out. I also did the same thing, chatty. What, on the same page. I promise I speak and read English. I swear. I promise you. Alright, get rid of this one, get rid of this one, get rid of that one. Oh, did the guy leave? I think the bad... Well, one of the bad guys might have left. Which is Pog. That's huge. My favorite furniture. Can't believe I had to think this long about it. This is me, Homer Simpson memeing, just like wrapped up like a tortilla in my bed. Are you sure that says furniture from your track record? That should have said favorite funeral. Yeah. Alright, listen. Look, I'm English, I promise. Also, this is doing great work because what's happening is I am finding out people that I need to ban. This is sick. I'm like slowly adding people to the bad list. For those of you that don't know, I've been playing party games like this for a year. And that entire time, I have kept a notepad list on my desktop of all of the people that have been racist, homophobic, pieces of shit. And every time I meet a new streamer, I give them that list. Can I draw black guys? No, you can't. Just do an X. That was the bad one.
Brown.
Let's get rid of these. But all of these are fine. Alright, we're gonna do no voiceover. And we're gonna do full cam. And then I'm gonna let this play and then I'll show you shit. I can give you the list platinum, yeah, if you want it. I'll also give it you, Soapy, if you want it as well. I think I caught all the bad ones, but I just want to be double sure. That's all. Yeah, I can share it. All of you that are like terrified that are gonna terrified that you're gonna get banned for drawing something, I am aware that like you are just drawing what you were told to draw. I'm not gonna ban you outright unless what you draw is like insanely racist. I can kind of understand that some people are just drawing what they were told to draw. Favorite rainy day activity? We got games, which would be mine. Crochet, I think, right? I think that's what this is. That's a solid answer, actually. Watching me smile. This is just watching the rain. This is on laptop, I think. Maybe in bed. Watching YouTube on your phone. Those are good rainy day activities. Cross stitch. Sorry. I'm not artsy at all. Moon, I should get banned. I'm an asshole. Can I get banned as well? Can I get banned in my own chat? I wonder what would happen if I did ban myself. Would their like channel just implode? We do have a community Discord, yeah. If you do ! Discord in chat, you'll get a link that'll take you there. Or you can do ! Socials, that'll give you a list. Moonrise hair. Alright, this one I think is also fine. A cat in a hat. I didn't get this prompt. This is like classic cat in the hat. This is more abstract. Cat and hat. Cap. Shop. I'm stuck in a hat. Help. This one is very cute. Apologies that we have to play like this. But I just want to be doubly safe that you guys aren't going to see anything that you shouldn't. I got it, Ritz. Bro, what is it with this chat? Holy shit. Hello? What is it today? What the fuck is happening? Is there something in the water today? What did you guys drink? It's Saturday. Ah, that's what it is. Wait, it's Sunday today. It's the asbestos in the walls. It's definitely something. Slipped on a nugget. We all just slipped on McDonald's nuggets. This is a really bad Gartic rinse. But again, we can weed out all the people later on. The more we play, the more people that we can weed out, and the better the games will be. Weird. It seems everyone here a potion of poison. Okay, all these were great drawings. Bam. It's me if I became an anime girl. This is more like e-boy than anime girl. This is... This is like Disney Mom. This is like Mrs. Incredible Moonrays. This is just straight up what this was like last Halloween. Busty, yeah. That's what you can call it. For sure. Last Halloween, chat got to pick out a Halloween outfit for me, and I dressed almost identical to this. That's what I tried to draw, but didn't quite get there. I'm not artistically talented, alright? God damn. God damn! This is cute. Alright, that was a really wholesome round in a sea of horribleness. Well done, shit. You get a round of applause from me. What the? Oh my god. You terrified me. I thought my house was on fire. Okay, this one we can skip. Although everybody that's in the lobby, I like before dude's drawing. As like weird as the prompt is, it's very well drawn. I'll give you that. Yeah, I think it's probably best. There's only like 2 drawings that made it through. I mean, this one is nice. I can show you this one drawing with no context. Cameron, thank you for the follow. This drawing is nice. There's no context to it, but the drawing is nice. Polly want a pumpkin. I have Twitch extension. Built-in moderation tools. Ooh. Maybe. That might be a good idea. I find that, for some reason, for those of you that are just joining, we've got like a couple of trolls in Gartic. So I'm just being doubly sure that nothing that is being shown is bad before I show chat. That's why you just see my massive head and face currently. What I do find, I have the same problem with Jackbox, where, like, all of the good, like, party games that you can play with chat have, like, bare bones moderation systems. It's, like, almost impossible to moderate. Which makes it very stressful for the streamer that's doing it. Who is Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast. Money, what's been crossed out? This looks like you tried to draw the meme of the guys. I think that's what happened. You know, that are outside the chicken shop. I don't think mine was that bad. I ran out of time. That's so a beast to you. Nice. This one's really good. Before Dude's a really good drawer. We've got some really good artists actually here. It's just a shame that you're being, like, suffocated by trolls currently. I assume the prompt was Parrot thinking about pumpkin. Yes, that's exactly what it was. You 100% need the Chrome extension custom avatars. I think that's fine. I meant him giving the people money. Oh, I see. That makes more sense. It's almost been a year. Yeah, Chibi, you were one of the firsts. Yeah, it's been a very long time. I think all this is fine. I don't know about Marinos, so I'm just gonna skip past it. But your biggest trauma, and Neil put me. And then we got 1x. Platinum got... What is that? Is that a shark manta ray hybrid? It must be a shark. It's got the fins. And then Cash's was Patches from Bloodborne by the looks. This would terrify the shit out of me as well if I saw a spider with a human face. That would be big trauma for me as well. Pom Gum Gum! Yes, he's back! And with friends. Huge. Welcome in, everybody. Lokino, okay, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the games. Welcome, Raiders. How are you doing, Pom Gum Gum? How are you doing? I haven't seen you in so long. I haven't seen you in like a few months, because we haven't played Gartic in a while. Scuffed PGG Rid. We're having a few trolls in Gartic, which is why you're seeing my face and not the screen. Arco the Goblin, thank you for the follow. Or Archo. You're not banned, Chetty, no, don't worry. If you see a exclamation point next to your name in the game, it just means that when you put the black screen with the yellow cross through it, like I told you to do if you get a bad prompt, it just means that I have taken that out of the list, that's all. You're not, like, you're not banned or being punished. It just means that I took yours out of the list because it was just a black screen. I will not complain about seeing your face. I missed you, Pom Gum Gum. How have things been? How's stream been? I think all these are fine. Coolest thing you've never done. Subbed to me. I think Chatty read this as ever done. But the fact that it says never done is such a backhanded slap in the face. It's actually more funny that you put this. Coolest thing you've never done. Not... What is that? You're dreaming about either snowboarding or skating. I did everything. Damn. Climbing a mountain. Skydiving. I panicked because I also thought that it said ever done, so I put 800 and then panicked and had to change it to a K. You're not banned, don't worry. It just means that I told people to put, like, black screens if they didn't want to draw the prompt. And that just means that I removed you from the list, that's all. Lagging again? I can check. Mine seems to be okay. It might be your end, maybe just refresh. I do like the idea of people coming into the stream for the first time thinking it's Gartic, and then there's just, like, upbeat, non-copyright YouTube music playing, and it's just a massive, blown-up image of my face. Yeah, this is Gartic. No update Gartic, it's just me. Smile. All these are fine. Yes, perfect. We love that. Where's the sun going in the nighttime? Out. You went very scientific. Please help. Oh, okay, alright. We're in, like, the pop section of YouTube, I think. Flat dead. Shrug. Oh, he's watching me. Nice. Yeah, me and the sun have, like, a love-hate relationship going on. We're, like, opposites, but we support each other. To the movies, I guess. We're almost done with this round, chit. And then we can move on to a round where we don't have to do this for every single thing. I'm gonna skip this one. We're British, what's the sun? True. Oh man, I wish I could just show... Okay. There's one drawing in here that I want to show without context again, because I like the drawing a lot. But you can't see the prompt. I don't think the prompt is necessarily bad, but I feel like drawing it is bad. I feel like there's a couple of prompts that are like that in this round. Well, like, they're dark humor, but, like, it would be fine in another context, but the fact that you're having a bunch of people drawing it makes it a little risky. Well, this is the drawing without context. Which... If I can, Raw, I'm gonna save, because I want to use that as a meme. I want to save it to my computer so I can respond with that drawing if I need to. Okay, next one. Raw, can I borrow your tablet? Is Ryan allowed to ban me for that message? Do you sell Moonrise condoms? I didn't even see it. But no. Though that is a good idea. Raina, hello! Thank God, more mods. That's exactly what I need. This stream has been hell. So many trolls. Where could we buy one of those? Asking for a friend. Every time you order a piece of Moonrise merch, you get a free Moonrise condom in there. Because obviously you wearing it is going to attract whatever sex you're attracted to. Like, you're going to immediately be 10 times more attractive and you need the protection. So I just give it to you as a courtesy. I think all of these are fine as well. Oh, but I can't show the... Okay, I can show the drawings, but not the prompts. Here's a banana saying no. Here's another drawing completely out of context. And that's it. That's all you can see from that one. I'm so sorry, chat. This is such a bad round of Gartic. Next round will be better, I promise. You have a quintuple XS. Okay, this is a good round so far. This might be a full round of Gartic that I can show on stream. That would be Pog. Imagine. I want to move to say that's the only condom size we carry. Well, no, because another benefit of wearing the merch is that you grow 2 inches. Both in height and in penis length. Your favorite food? Raw also knocks it out of the park with this one as well. Carrot cake with a full carrot on top like a psychopath. Noodles. Also looks like on cake. Burger on cake. Was this a... Oh, it was put it on a cake. Okay. I didn't read the second part of the prompt. I thought you were all just sharing the same wavelength. Burger, ice cream on cake. This might just be cake on cake, which I'm a fan of. Wait, there's overlapping music? Oh yeah, because this is playing, great. Let me mute this one. Also, hello, Fig. My bad. I forgot I had music just auto-playing on the full cam. And now the music's turned off, and I've turned this music off, and now we're in dead silence. Peep the horror, chat. Look at me smile. We're just sat in complete silence. Some of the best streams are in silence, let's be real. Hello, Fig. I'll be 5'3" and have a 2-inch PP. Exactly. There was one that snuck through here. This is why I put it to full cam, chat. For those of you that are in the lobby, you can see the one that I missed. But the thing was hot or sour. Somebody put a cup of tea or coffee, which I'm assuming means hot. We're gonna skip that one. And then we're gonna go to this one. This, I'm assuming, means sour. Again, great drawing. And the little lemon as well. I wish you could see it in real time. But I can't, just in case there's some, like, really bad ones. I'm getting deja vu. Like, hard deja vu. The best kind. Okay, all these are fine apart from the first one. I can't show the prompt though, but I can show the drawings. Not that there's anything wrong with the prompts. Pet. It was everything wonderful that Mr. Brown can do from Dr. Seuss was the prompt. But I can't show the top drawing. Because people are being cringe. I mean, we're like 2 people away from finishing. This has been a weird game of Gartic. But again, every game that we play of Gartic, the more we can weed out all of the, like, cringe assholes, and then we can just play, like, a game of Gartic by ourselves. You have to, like, push through the swamp of, like, racist, homophobic people. To, like, actually get to a game where you can play with people that just want to draw, you know? This one was favorite furniture. Couch. A lot of couches. Chair, I think, and then we need to skip this one. Toilet with Ring Girl included. And then me and my bed. I think you need a plumber. Raw is insane. Yeah, I saw the symbol on the tree. That's why I, like, skipped it. Who actually goes into someone's Gartic game and thinks I'm gonna draw the worst things, the cringiest people on the planet. Especially, as I say, like, somebody, like a smaller streamer where there's, like, just friends playing. I feel sorry for them. Secret Noob, hello! But unfortunately, yeah, it is a lot of people that do it. All these are fine as well. We got an actual full round. Draw your favorite fictional villain as a cat. I think this is Plankton. This is... Oh man, this is going to be really hard. I don't know who that is. I don't think I'll know any of these. I don't know who that is. I think this is the guy from Spider-Verse, right? Spider-Man, the Spot, maybe, potentially. And then I don't know who any of these people are. The Spot, yes. I haven't seen that movie yet. I really do want to. Madara from Naruto. Oh, I see. My first Gothic stream a few months ago, a true blue group of douchebags came in and drew the most detailed penises I've ever seen. I've been here a minute to hear everything, and I'm just here to say I'm not one of those people. Perfect. We love to hear that. As I say, the unfortunate circumstance of playing free browser-based games with chat every week is that sometimes you'll get new people that are just assholes and they get added to the list. I think this is also fine. Yeah, Mummy and Pikachu. This is the last one. This looks more like Aaron from Game Grumps. Pikachu. Pikachu. Oh my god. I'm kind of sad I didn't get this prompt. Some great drawings there. Okay, let me kick out some of the people that I don't want in here. Let's get this guy out. Let's get... Actually, that's all. Because the other guy left. You all can stay. I think you're all fine. Alright, Pog. Hell yeah. And Figsin. Alright, Neil, thank you for the games and for the mods. Moonyu kicks me? I didn't. I promise. I only kicks one person. Sometimes Gartic just kicks you out, but you should be able to rejoin. For some reason. I don't know why it does that. Officially terrified of Rourt's mom. Honestly, they should be working for Banksy or making paintings for the Louvre. Not rating my sorry ass and bestowing that art on me. Fair. I'll wait for Rayhan to come back in. You should just be able to rejoin. We're in, like, the child's music section now. $8 AM. Good lord. Thank you for the games, Platinum. It's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Sleep well at 8 AM. You insane psychopath. Go to bed. If I'd have known it was that time, I would have sent you to bed. I'd have wagged my finger at you. Alright, also, we need to do a poll, because we need to decide what we're playing. What do we want to play, chat? And we are hitting the 2-hour mark, so now I will also add Jackbox to the list. If we want to swap over. Well, actually, no. We'll have one more game of Gartic, at least. Before putting Jackbox in. Because some people are just joining there for the first time, and I want to play some Jackbox with people. Gartic with people instead. Secret Masterpiece. So we're not doing Jackbox this time, but we'll do Jackbox next time. After this round. Because I want to play some more Gartic. We haven't done Compliment yet, so I'm going to put Compliment in there. Missing Piece Sandwich Secret. Missing Piece. Sandwich. Alright, poll is up. And then after this one, we'll do some Jackbox. Maybe. Or at least I'll put Jackbox in the poll if people want to play Jackbox, they can vote for it. I wonder, actually. Yeah, we're on the... Look at this. We're on the front page of Gartic. I wish I could show. Hold on. Capture, maybe? There we are, up there, Smile. That's me. I just wanted to check if we were. Because we were last time. That's pretty cool. Masterpiece isn't really a game, it just lets people draw. Yeah, true. That is true. Death Fate Real. Hello. Welcome in. I don't know how to vote. Just tell me what you would want to play, Chatty. You can join. !Gartic should get you the link for anybody that's in chat that wants to play. Secret, Masterpiece, Compliment, Missing Piece, and Sandwich. Masterpiece is currently... Oh, no, Missing Piece and Masterpiece are drawing with 5 each. Secret is in second place with... Oh, no, we have 6 for Missing Piece. Masterpiece, okay. Well, then Chatty makes it a tie. But I will say, I will break the tie. And I'll say we'll do Missing Piece. Because you are right, Masterpiece is basically just we draw on our own. So I will vote for Missing Piece. I got you, Chip. Okay, we want to do... Do we want to do just... We'll do most turns instead of all turns. And then we'll do moderation for sure. I've not played this mode before. How does it work? I actually don't think I have played this one either. Go on the Gartic Phone wiki. Missing Piece. Start with an incomplete drawing. Each turn, one part is added and another is lost. Is all it says on there. I guess we'll figure it out together. Let me... oh, it is on 50 already. That's fine, that's fine. We've got it on most. Let's stop. We'll figure it out together, chat. We just gotta draw something new. And we got some, like, royalty-free Britpop by the sounds of it. This sounds like the type of the music that if, like, YouTube made their own vlogs, like YouTube vlogs, this is the music that they would use. Wait, am I off of full cam? I'm not. Now I am. And now you can see my dancing ghost. Sorry, chat, I'm really, like, working on the masterpiece here. Well, actually. Did it break? Did the music break? I just heard one guitar riff go bap, and then it stopped. I think the music broke. Hello? Oh, it did! It did the, like, Netflix thing where it pauses it and asks if I'm still watching. I've never had that. What the fuck? Didn't know that was a thing. Draw a couple lines for the first round. Oh. Oops. Well. I just drew a drawing. Okay, let's go. There's no cringe ones in here, chat. I can let all of those through. That's huge. That's huge for us. Oops, I did a full drawing too. I think we just keep adding to drawings, I think. I think we all kind of fucked up because we did a full drawing instead of just a line. But I guess we just keep adding to the drawings. I'm gonna give this cat a little hat. Because I can. And I'm also gonna dress him up in a tuxedo because I can. This is totally what they meant, right? This is totally what this game mode was supposed to be, me putting a tuxedo on an already drawn cat. I'm pretty sure that's what this was supposed to be. And then I can give him maybe little boots. Honestly, it's time Pumpkin got some clothes, goddammit. They've been naked their whole life. I'm gonna give him a little pocket square. And then... a mouth, because he don't have a mouth. Give him a little smile. It's like you do a drawing, another guy gets your drawing and must add to it, then another guy gets the other guy's drawing without your drawing. Oh, I see. You draw a better than me? A better suit than me? An artist who's been drawing for like 3 years. Is this a good suit? It's just a black oval with a shirt and tie. Man, it's really... I love Gartic when I can play Gartic. Isn't this sick? When chat can actually see what we're drawing. Okay. I got a little cat girl with... I don't know what this is. But I'm going to imagine it's somebody's arms. And then this is their face here. I will also give them ears. Although I am... like, historically bad at drawing ears. There we go. That works, right? I like how anatomy works. I don't think the suit should be facing the front when the cat is facing sideways. Yeah, true. But then if I just drew it like an anatomically correct, it would just be a black blob. Because it would be really hard to draw shoulders, you know? It would just be a black oblong. It's me and my cat girl. I actually think I did a pretty good job at drawing the, like, the guy. I'm pretty happy with this. Usually I am, like, terrible at drawing human beings. Usually hands. And I'm bad at drawing animal ears for some reason. They always end up like horns for me. But we'll take it, I guess. Alright, let me load up the moderation thing so I can go straight into it. Man, I can't wait for later on when I look back at this VOD and it's all been muted because this is in fact copyrighted music and it just hasn't told me. I can't wait for that. There are some incredible drawings here. No one watches the VOD anyway, Moon. True, that's fair. What the fuck is happening here? I think this guy's a balloon. And I'm gonna try and do it artsy and, like, underline the help me with the balloon string. And I think this guy is a cloud that's raining, but also blowing this guy away. I think they're like twins, maybe. Like balloon twins. And this cloud is blowing these balloon twins away. I think is what's happening here. We're gonna go with it. Alright, Shay. I'm glad you're doing okay. Thank you for popping in and letting us know. And playing with us. It's been a blast. Go rest. Oh, man alive. I don't know how it can be so, like, thick and sweaty. Like, weather-wise, but it'd be like throwing it down with rain. We have had non-stop thunderstorms for, like, an entire week. This sucks. Well, actually, I take it back, it's great. I love thunderstorms. But, like, the periods in between the thunderstorms when it's just, like, super, like, heavy and humid, I hate. And also, it's never thunderstorming when I want to sleep, which is really upsetting. It thunderstorms in, like, the middle of the day. Which is such a waste. Oh. These drawings are incredible. Ooh, okay. This looks like a wizard's sleeve. So I'm gonna assume that's what this was. This is really well drawn. Whatever, like, whoever drew this. Hello! In fact, you know what? I'm going to be really artsy with this. I'm going to do this. Okay, this music is getting all less and less good. Oh, never mind. The breakdowns come. I don't know how to draw a frog. I think we do this. And then they, like, frogs have little butts. Like this. Is that? I think that's pretty good, right? I'm actually kind of happy with that. I'll take that. Oh no, Fig, no. Why does it do that every time? Every time we play Garti together, it kicks you out. Why? Ah, I hate that. Oh yeah, it does look like Junktopia, you're right. I didn't mean to do it like that. Well, after this round of Gartic, we might be moving to Jackbox anyway. You might have some better luck with it. I have no idea what's happening here, but I think by looking at this image, this used to have black around it. Not gonna lie, I'm bad at drawing. Welcome to the club. Are you seeing what's happening in front of you? Oh no, I've made him cross-eyed by accident. I don't know what was happening here, but I think I might just leave it as that. I'm gonna break it to you, chat. Every single person that comes in to play Jackbox on Twitch says that they're bad at drawing. Actually, that's not true. Like, 90% of people do. And then the 10% are just, like, very quietly squirreling away, making a masterpiece. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll give him some hair. Yeah, people are gonna be really confused when they get this. But I don't know what else to do other than, like, draw over the stuff. Oh, thank you for the follow. You know? Oh my god, now it's Christmas all of a sudden. What is happening with this playlist? I've been on such a wild roller coaster. It started like rap, hip-hop, and then it went to like vlog music, and now it's into Christmas music. It's been such a wild ride. Oh my god. Wow, this is cursed. Holy shit. This sounds like the Sims loading screen music. Yeah. I kind of wanted to draw this like a voodoo doll on somebody's hand. But I feel like... Actually, maybe I can do this. I want to make it look like it's made of straw. Now we're in, like, hip-hop breakdown children's rhymes. Oh, nope, they changed it. No, I look like a fool. Is that Barney the Dinosaur theme I can hear? Man, this is a fucking nuts playlist. Hello, Alt. Again, welcome to everybody that's new. Thank you for giving us a chance. I appreciate it massively. We do this every Sunday. Not necessarily Gartic, but we play party games with chat every week, every Sunday. We do Jackbox, Gartic, Scriblio sometimes, even though we haven't really done that in a long time. And if you sat in chat and you wanted to play, if you use !Gartic in chat, it should give you a link. Or you can use the pinned link at the top of the chat, which will put you in this room, so you can play next time. Teaser. There's some insane drawings here. Holy shit. These are weird. This makes me think of elementary school dance music. This makes me think of Spyro. It sounds like Spyro the Dragon music. What do I add to this? I don't really know where to go from here. Dababa, thank you for the follow. Guess I can give him like a beard.
Are you winning, son?
And like mutton chops, maybe? And then let's like cut it off there. Where's the gap? Hello? Is it here? Yeah, there we go. And then maybe we do like darker brown for the hair. And then we do a guy in the background that doesn't really know what to do because he's seen a crying guy. His eyes are like really big because he's like, holy shit, that guy's crying and I don't know what to do because I don't have the social skills to deal with this. So I'm just gonna hope that he hasn't seen me. Perfect. I'm actually really excited for this one. It's the first round of Gartic we've had all day where it's actually been like a proper round of Gartic that we've had. And I haven't had to like vet every single fucking image for some cringe trolls. I cannot wait for these drawings to come. Yeah, they're all fine. Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting
Ooh.
for. That's what it's all about.
Okay, I think this was supposed to be an eye patch, but I'm gonna go for like a Mad Eye Moody situation where this is like a monocle that magnifies his eye. So I'm gonna make his eye just like massive. But you know what, let's just do this. this is all gonna go, though. So all they're gonna get is this eye patch. Because I think if I, like, slightly color this a darker grey, it will stay. But then, like... I guess what I could do, I could... Oh, fuck, this is gonna be really hard. I don't want to draw over it, because that's cheating. I'm gonna make the inside yellow. In hopes that this will go into, like, a minion territory. And then... maybe we do, like, a smile down here. Which is still kind of in line with the face. That works, right? I don't know what this is. I think I might have fucked that up a little bit. Honestly, it looks like something from my nightmares. Perfect. That's exactly what we were going for. Ava Apple. Amazing. We hit the vibe. This one's really hard because you really have to be conscious of the fact that everything is going to disappear once you're done with it. He looks like he's about to say the McFlurry machine is broken. I don't know what kind of McDonald's you have, man. Mad-Eye Moody Minion. Yeah, none of these are bad. Perfect. Oh my god. This is like the type of thing that you would get in a drawing book. There's like, they've done incredible artwork and then you just give him a Hitler tash and penises over his head. But I will try and do it justice. Although this is all gonna disappear. Okay. Let's just do it like this. I've kind of given him like a very Lego-ish hair. I think I fixed it though. But all this is gonna disappear. Now we're back on Christmas. What is this playlist? I don't want Christmas bells. Stop. I just want upbeat music. I'm gonna give him like a cigar because I feel like he's the type of guy. Let me finish off his elbow here, or his shoulder even. And then gonna give him like little wispies. Alright, Surex, thank you for the games. I don't really know what else to add to this. Because all this is gonna disappear, so he's just gonna get the cigar, the shoulders, and the hair. I'm gonna draw the same guy from the other image. He's just walked away from that guy that was crying because he didn't know how to deal with the social situation, and now the room that he's come into next. He doesn't know how to deal with this social situation either. Then now he's just gonna slowly back out of this room. Commander of Pie Chart and write Pirates of the Caribbean. Gotta love those Christmas songs. You wanted to put the... Okay, we'll go back. Just for you. It really fits the vibe, you're right. What was I thinking? Oh Man, I'm getting such good drawings, but it's a real fucking shame that they're all gonna disappear. I don't want to, like, draw over them because it's cheating. I'm just kind of fixing them. I don't want to draw over it because it's kind of cheating, but proceeds to draw over it. It's not cheating, it's just preserving the artwork, you know? Like, I want to know where this dinosaur is going in life. And I'll never know. And also, I'm going to equip him with, like, a sick backpack type thing. Like, he's been kitted out for war. And he's got, like, anti-air missiles on his back. But now I've drawn it, it just kind of looks like a server modem. I'm gonna give him an eye patch. What else do you need in war? I mean, I think that's pretty much it, right? Eye patch and anti-air missiles. I don't think you need anything else when you go to war. Welly boots, maybe? Give him, like, little welly boots. I'm pretty sure those are standard issue in the military. Do. Running the universe. I'll let you off this once. I'm over 4th of July music now. Take me back. Yes, all those are fine. What the fuck is this? I have no idea what this is. Or what it's even supposed to be. Twitchy Lance, thank you for the follow. Any ideas, chat? I think... And Ave, thank you for the follow. I think... I'm really trying to, like, zone in. Like a swirly, burly grenade. Why did I say grenade? A whirlpool? I don't know what to do for this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Oh god, it's really hard to, like, fill in all of the... Oops. Actually. I am gonna try to make it look like a weather map. And like these are the name places. Nobody is gonna get that. But I'm hoping whoever gets this next can do something with what I gave them. It's like a galaxy almost, yeah. It's kind of hard to interpret. Yes, sewage whirlpool. The last two, my brain have just switched off completely. This is what I'm talking about. Look at how happy this guy is, chat. That's the kind of energy I'm like trying to channel into the music. Gartic fatigue, yeah. In the poll for the next one, we'll put Jackbox in there so we can swap over to Jackbox if people are feeling more of a Jackbox mood. Stop Bartha Burgers. What? This looks like E.T. So I'm gonna draw E.T., I guess. What's an E.T. brown like this? I feel like it's a little lighter than this. Even lighter than that, I think. I'll try and draw E.T. from memory. And then he has... Actually, you know what would be probably easier to do? So he has, like, weird, like, anus eyes. Where, like, they kinda go darker. And then I'm gonna put his finger coming up here, the glowing finger. There we go. That's E.T. Chet. Can you tell? Ah, yes, my favorite song, Best Time. That's my favorite song as well. This next one is called Get Going. Oh my god, that was it. I was gonna say, I put it on, like, few. And yet we were still going. That was such a long mode. Alright, my dancing ghost. Then you gave him a bow tie, but that means that the bow tie is the only thing that's crossing over. Okay, he's transformed into, like, a Spider-Man. I can live with it. And now he has lollipops. And now he's like a four-armed large child. And now the lollipops have turned into knives with a decapitated head. And now the decapitated head's turned into a horrifying puppet and a man wielding two bloody knives. And now he's come full circle because then the woman's the ghost and then the woman becomes the dancing ghost. Oh my god, it's all coming back! It's happening before our very eyes. Oh my god, it is! Yes! He went on a wild ride, but he came back to where he started. I will take that. Great drawing, by the way. Thank God he lived. Fastest car. Sound barrier. Light. That's light. Oh, this is the one that turned into the cat, because I recognize that guy. That's grey. And that's the story of reincarnation. I think I might have screwed a couple of people over by just giving them... Nice! Wait! This is... Oh, it turned... That's what turned into the Joker. I saw that picture when I was moderating, and I was like, I don't know where that's come from. I did not expect it to be that one. And now it's gone from Joker to, like, Goku. We had a lot of people with garti this rent. It's kind of like Beavis and Butthead, but if one of them was Goku. This is what I'm looking at here. Alright, we're starting with the best. Very nice. Wait, the owl persisted quite a while. Yeah, Rot is OP. My god. Rot, you're insane. Now it's kind of like Club... It's gone to Club Penguin now. God damn. Even, like, these sort of things are drawn really well. He grew back his flipper, but at what cost? Ah, see. This guy understood the assignment. I'll know for next time. I think we were supposed to, like, draw stuff. I don't think it was supposed to just be, like, compliment plus. Oh my god, I loved it. Oh, this is where this came from. Wait, it started as a Minions thing. I thought I was pushing it towards that, but I did not know that. I'm glad I did that then, because that meant that it, like, carried on from the previous one. That's why they call them Master. Nice. Hey, wanna come in? And then it turned back into Goku. Goku is like Goku and Among Us. You know how they say evolutionary-wise that if stuff evolves long enough, everything becomes a crab? I feel like if you play a Gartic game long enough, they either go to Goku or Among Us, or a mixture of both. And honestly, I'm fine with it. I'm completely fine with it. Started with old men. Smile or die. He chose the latter. Wow, this one really fucking devolved out of nowhere. The problem is if you have a picture that has like a lot of stuff done already and you're only adding like one or two things because everything's already done, it like completely wipes it for the next person. Roach should have to draw left-handed. I am left-handed. He's all powerful. Oh, and then this was like the storm. Nice. Well, chat, you were right. Also, where's this music come out of nowhere? Hell yeah. You were right, it was like a Galaxy Storm type thing. Little cupcake. Oh my god, this song is going nuts. What the fuck? Nice, he's gone to Finn from Adventure Time. These have all been very wholesome so far. And now it's Handsome Squidward out of nowhere. But like Giga Shed Handsome Squidward. That's what this was. That makes at least that, oh my god, a little bit of sense. Hey, at least the hair actually kind of carried over quite well. Poland Bull. I love playing these types of Gartic games because then you can like kind of piece together what the timeline was. Because I never would have guessed that this came from Handsome Squidward. After this game, I'd like you to show the picture I posted in Discord. Okay, I will. I understand how this works. They only get what a person draws, not the whole drawing. Yeah. Which is why I say, like, if you get a drawing that is, like, all completely done and you're only adding, like, one or two lines, it just completely wipes it for the next person. Because that happened a couple times. Oh my god, this is the first one where we've had lyrics! I actually like my drawing for this one. Little frog butt. Oh my god, hello? What is happening in this playlist? We had Jingle Bells 2 songs ago, by the way, just as a preface. I pray it goes back to Christmas music after this. Oh my god! Homer Simpson going through the bush. Duff beer. That's incredible. This was a great round. Every single one of these drawings was really good. Hi. Everybody say hi in chat, don't be mean. Oh, that's what this was. It was a balloon. God, I'm so good. This one has also devolved quite hard. Oh my god, this music. Oh my god. I pray it goes back to Jingle Bells after this song, it'll be hilarious. Jesus Christ. Damn. That fucking shark drawing was nuts. Roach should never pick up a pencil again in fear of becoming obsolete. Yeah. It's terrifying how good they are. Okay, we gave Sonic a mustache. Then it turned into the Lorex, I think. Oh my god. Then it's like salad fingers and a monkey. Nice! Alright. I like where this is going. Captain America Warrior Princess, that looks like. Man, this playlist has really picked up. Now we've gone to Peach. Now, that's an amazing Kermit. Wait, that's such a good Kermit. I'm really impressed with it. You know how impressed I was with that Kermit is that I saw that and I thought that was raw, and that is the best compliment that I can give anybody in this lobby. I was like, damn, that's really good. And then I looked at the name and I was like, oh, there's someone different. That was a great round. Alright, we started with a great drawing of SpongeBob, and now Grimace has come out of nowhere. And now Grimace has turned into a hose, which has turned into a snake. Man, what the fuck? What did I just watch? And now the snake is Hagrid. And Harry Potter's naked. And now the snake is a dragon. And now Harry Potter is a pair of eyes. Matt, thank you for the follow. Now he's a dinosaur. Then I kitted him out for war. Now he's Barney. Wow, this whole... this round has been a trip, holy shit. Nah, it's definitely Grimace. You're right, it probably is Patrick. But I saw that and I was like, it's Grimace. This one was like 70 different things by the time we got to the end. And I didn't realize that Harry Potter started off naked. Grimace Shake review. Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to stream anymore because I'd be dead. When I'm old and I can't stream anymore, I'll do a Grimace Shake review and then it'll be like euthanasia. My grandkids will like slowly feed me Grimace Shake. Oh my god. You'll drink like a 60-year-old expired shake. I feel bad for Grimace. Me too! I felt like nobody else felt that way. The guy's just trying to have a nice birthday. It's so sad. Guy just wants to enjoy his birthday and people are dying. It makes me so depressed. That's why I have no idea what the fuck has happened to get to this point. We started off as, like, television men. Oh, it was this one. Pirates of the Caribbean. I see what you did there. Alright, we're back to SpongeBob. Honestly, SpongeBob is a great starting point. What the fuck is happening there? Alright. Live, laugh, love SpongeBob. I didn't get anything that looked like this. I didn't get like a butt-ass naked man with in a pond. Oh! Oh my god. Or a train. I didn't get any of this. Sonic? I didn't get Sonic either. Where was I in that? Did I just not get that one? Oh, I just didn't get it. Oh, it's been a few this way. I was gonna say. This transition. Like butt-ass man into Choo Choo Charles into Sonic. Oh my god, what a cute drawing. Cute little dinosaurs. Wow, we're 5 drawings in and we're still at cute... We're still at cute dinosaurs. Oh, now he's had like an existential crisis, I think. This is like what Pokemon would be in real life, I think. Just a guy with a whip and like a weird blue dragon. This one I did get because I had this gobbledygook. Just complete nonsense. There's ET chat, smile. Alright, just a few more, boys. We're all cute until a man threatens us with a whip. True. This is the first one that I did. I put the guy in a tuxedo. It seems like so long ago. This round was so long. I had hair when we started this. It's been a long round. Again, though, after this, I will, when we're doing the poll to decide what game we play, I'll put Jackbox in the poll in case people want to swap over to that. If you are brand new here, we do this every Sunday. First of all, we play Jackbox and Gartic. Basically, anything that you guys can play with us that's free. But if you want to know what Jackbox games we do have, you can do ! Jackbox in chat and you'll get a link of all of the Jackbox games that we have. Is that Tommy Pickles? Sonic with beer. Turned into... What's that redhead's baby name from Rugrats? Is it Chucky? What if someone redeems to choose? Charlie. If someone redeems to choose, then I'll not let them change the game completely. If we vote Jackbox and then somebody votes redeems to choose, then I'll let that through. But I'm not going to allow, like, if 90% of the stream wants to keep playing Gartic and one person redeems to play Jackbox, we'll stick with Gartic. Tommy Pickles and then Mr. Beast, which is a sentence I didn't think I'd be saying today. But that's where we're at, I guess. Alright, now we're in, like, 90s porn music. Is it the last Gartic round? No, not necessarily. I'm gonna let chat choose what they want to play. But all I'm saying is I'm gonna give them the option if they want to play something else other than Gartic. This isn't the last round. I'm just gonna let you guys pick. Inverse world. Wow, this music makes me feel like I'm on like a Japanese game show and I have to like try and figure out what's coming up on screen. It's like a Rorschach game show test. I did, Shibuya. We bought Pack 9 last week, I think. Nice, we ended with the Rock Clown. Surfboarding. Oh my god. It looks like Superman... Oh, well, not anymore. It did look like Superman and Mega Man. Megamind, even. Like, hybrid. Like, Megamind uses the holographic thing to make him look like Metro Man, but he doesn't do the head. This song really makes me feel like I'm on a game show. Ah, yes. I told you, chat. Everything that evolves always comes back to crabs. Crabs and poop. Oh yeah, this one. This one also feels like a year ago. This round has been so long. Okay, I looked away for 1 second. What has happened? Cat's eating, like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Man. Now it's a wizard, I think? You know what they say? Poopy, funny, funny, poopy. The Bible! Yeah, it's my favorite Bible verse. John 15. Although they wouldn't reference evolving in the Bible. For sure. I'm not quite sure what happened here. Cat girls into somebody, like, pointing at cat girls, but then the cat girl turned into a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Which then a cat ate. Which then turned into a wizard, which then turned into a guy. A very angry man. Man eating hamburger. Tale as old as time. True. Ain't it always the way, chit? Right, Dancing Burger. Great drawing, by the way. Solid commitment. Although I will say, when you get stuff like this, you like don't know what to add to it because it's already done. Okay, guy playing guitar. Oh, this was the one that I got. Man, that happened a lot in this one then. Because I did not know what to add to this asshole. Kind of the same. I mean, they're both at clubs, I guess. This looks like the back of my head, but I promise it's not me, chit. I also love the idea of, like, a stickman strip club, because, like, what are you going for at this point if this is what you see? Like, are you going for the face? What's the plan? You turn up at a stickman strip club. Hello, hello. You go for the food. That makes sense. I'll let that one slide. Alright, Pumpkin smoking a spliff. Joined by Carrot with a spliff. Those 2D curves of the head. Yes. What the fuck happened? I looked away for a second. Alright. This looks like some Disney Pixar stuff. Like the Elemental movie. I remember this one, yeah. I remember, like, 2 drawings ago. Alright. Now we've got a sad man looking at ravioli. And the man has turned into a foot. And is puking on grass. And now the bottom half of Charlie Brown is stepping on that grass. I lost a wafer between this frame and this frame. I'm gonna save that one raw and I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Also, speaking of Discord, Raina wanted me to show you this. This is the stream mascot called Pumpkin. She's Raina's cat. This is proof that she has been wearing clothes this entire time. Everybody look at this cat and use it as eye bleach, please. I'll give you a couple seconds. Alright, we're back. So, now... here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a poll. So if you're new here, again, we do this every Sunday. We play party games with chat. We do like Jackbox or Gartic. Basically anything that's browser-based and free. And what we usually do is we will ask people what they want to play in chat. And then we'll make a poll of the top 5. And then we'll vote on it. And then whatever wins we'll play. So if there's any Gartic game modes that you want to do, put them in the chat now and I'll put them in a poll. But one of the options in the poll is going to be Jackbox. And then if Jackbox wins, we'll do another poll to decide what Jackbox games we're going to play. That's what we're going to do. Rort, okay, perfect. Rort, I usually say this to all of the people that I love the artwork of when we play Gartic. But if you're planning on sticking around, go in the Discord, please. I love having artists in the Discord. We have an art channel. People just post Gartic stuff in there all the time. And I would love to see more of your artwork. So if you've got anything to show off, please put it in there. So, let me set up the poll. But thank you for the games if you are scooting off. It's been a blast to play. Okay, let me... Animation, normal. A lot of people want normal. Okay, let me put Jackbox in first so I don't forget to put it in. Normal. Any other game modes that people definitely want to play? Because if it is a long game mode, or if it's a long Jackbox game, this might be the last game. Bear that in mind. We have another hour-ish of games. So if it's a long one like animation, we might only get one in. Masterpiece and co-op. Can we do Jackbox? I'm going to put Jackbox in the poll. If you want to swap over to Jackbox, vote for Jackbox. The poll is now up in the chat. If Jackbox wins the poll, I'll do another further poll to decide what game we're going to play. That's how we're going to do it. But if you want to continue to play Gartic, just vote for a Gartic game mode instead. That is what we're going to do. For those of you that don't know how to vote in the poll, there should be a thing at the top of the chat that you can click on. Like a drop-down thing, and then you just click on whatever you want to vote for, and then click the vote on the bottom. And that will put your vote through. Currently, normal Gartic is winning with 60% of the votes. The other 4 ones are tied at 10% each. Again, this is a good time to mention. Now we got a bit of downtime. If you are brand new here, thank you for giving us a chance. We do this every Sunday where we play party games with chat. We also do multiplayer games Saturdays. We're doing Terraria with chat currently. So if you like multiplayer stuff, this might be the place for you because we do it every weekend. All weekend, every weekend. We play games with people. We also do some single player stuff. We're going to start our Elden Ring playthrough this week, and we are finishing up Hitman 3 on Wednesdays. If you prefer single player stuff. Thank you for the follow, Connor. And Smick, thank you for the follow. And Bat, I don't know if I said Bat. I know that was a while ago, but if I didn't, I apologize, and I'm saying it now. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Can I join? Yes. So, okay. I also didn't say this, but I probably should. If we ever do Jackbox, it's always first come, first serve. However, we do have channel points redemptions where you can guarantee a spot in the game. For Gartic, all you have to do is do !Gartic in chat, which one of my mods has very kindly done already. You click that link, you'll be sent to this room, and you can just join. The good thing about Gartic is that the room size is big enough to accommodate quite a lot of people. Normal has one. Okay, perfect. I'll wait a couple of minutes so people can start filtering in. And also, I'm going to skip this song because this is way too hardcore. Give me the Jingle Bells back. Where are you from? I always love people that ask me that. They can't like... Like, me talking, I feel like I am the most British. You're a smooth-brained Norwegian. I am British, yes. I am from the kingdom. A lot of Norwegians. We have a lot of Australians in our community as well. Also, what I will say, now we're waiting like a minute or two for the people to join that want to join. If you are having fun and you want to stick around, we not only have a community Discord that is very active, we have 171 total members in the community Discord, and in that Discord we have art chats, we have pet talks where people post pictures of their pets, post pictures of their artwork, stuff like that. It's also where the schedules are for what we're going to be streaming. There's a lot of stuff in there that is like community based, so if you're planning on sticking around, that's probably the first place that I would push you to. And second of all, we do have a YouTube which we upload weekly, and it is very, very edited down stream highlights. So if you want to catch up on all the cool stuff that we've done, we post a video there 8 to 10 minutes long once a week. So if you like the stuff and you're having fun, please go and check that out, because it's just all of that but condensed down into like a really neat, easy to consume package, I guess. For lack of a better way to phrase it. Won't let me in. Wait, really? I should let you in. But yeah, now we've bullshitted around for so long, let's set up the normal game mode, shall we? Also, let me skip this song, because this one's also very intense. Actually, you know what? Take me back to the jingle bells. Or we can do best time. Let's do best time. Best time was a good time. This guy. This little character guy. Do we have an art channel? We do in the Discord, yeah. Okay, let me do normal. We want to do moderation on. You are in the lobby, but from what I can see, Garti being glitchy again. Kick them from the game. Kicking them from the game means they can't rejoin, because I've had this problem before. All I can say, drama, is... I can't remember how we fixed it last time. I think what you had to do is you had to leave, then, like, delete your cache, and then rejoin. I think that's literally the only way we could do it last time. If I kick you, you won't be able to rejoin, because it will essentially ban you, and then you just won't be able to play for the rest of the day. So you have to do stuff on your end, unfortunately. Moderation on. Time. Turns will do most, but not all, to save time. Let's get it started, because we've been waiting quite a while. Is that too much? Was that too much of a detailed thing to ask for? Let's just do this. And see where that goes. And we'll just keep our fingers crossed that something comes of it. Oh, that's me, Smile. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, let's go. We didn't have a single bad one or blocked one. That's huge. Rehan, you're in good company, don't worry. You're in great company. I'm definitely gonna fuck up all these. Says I'm still in the game. I don't know how to fix it, drama. I wish I did, because I've had, like, that problem quite a lot. Well, the problem is every single time I've gone to, like, kick somebody from the game, they've not been able to rejoin because they essentially get banned. They don't get kicks. So the only way you can fix it is to, like, fix it on your end. Actually, you know what? And then we gotta do the pages on the tree. And then we'll do like a little moon as well. Yeah, there's nothing I can do on my end, Drama, unfortunately. Because as I say, if I like forcibly remove you from the game, you won't be able to rejoin because it bans you, it doesn't kick. I know from personal experience. The only way I could fix it, maybe, is to, like, restart the game, like, make a new room. That would mean kicking everybody out. Which I don't really want to do. Apple Sponge, hello. How are you doing today? What the f... Alright, you know what? Here's what we'll do for the music. What's your guys' favorite holiday? I'm talking like Christmas, Halloween, 4th of July we've had. And whatever it is, I will... St. Patrick's Day. Non-copyrighted St. Patrick's Day music. Let's see how stereotypically racist this is. Enjoy the St. Patrick's Day music. Alright, we'll do Hallentine's? Halloween or Valentine's next. Oh, yes, what I'm talking about. I don't know what this prompt is. We'll give it a thigh gap, I guess. That's not really where the S would be, though. Is the only thing. Sorry, chat, if this is too sexy. I understand. Yeah, this works. This totally works. I mean, the ass doesn't really line up, but I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Cheesy grilled cheese, hello. The ass was above where it should have been. Oh. Non-lining up asses are in this year. Yes, it's finally my year. It's our year, boys. Let's go. 2023. The year of uneven asses. Yeah, they're all fine. Nice. I just thought, I think, what somebody thought my prompt was. I don't know whether... Does the Mario hat have a M on it? No, because that just makes it look like he works at McDonald's. What does it look like? Also, it's gone back to the old music, so we'll do Valentine's Day next. Valentine's Day music, non-copyright. It has an M on it with a white circle around it. Okay. I feel like this is still gonna look like he works at McDonald's. Maybe it's because the red isn't, like, deep enough. But I feel like that's too bright a red. Maybe it's look more like this. That's too dark. Like here, maybe. That's a good red. This is not my best. This is not my best drawing voice. Maybe if we shade it, it'll look better. The M is red. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. That might be my worst one yet. Also, this isn't Valentine's Day music. This is like funeral music. Here we go. The sexy guitar is back. It's just getting you into the Valentine's Day mood, chat. Imagine, like, you know, I turned down the lights and I whipped out a guitar and I'm playing this. Would I be successful in serenading? Don't forget the red hot candles. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this just the horse from before? And yes, it is. But you didn't know that he was also an airbender. What the fuck? Who's talking in my ear? I don't know what's happening. I'm skipping it. I'm scared. Alright, we're just back to normal music now. It is just the horse from before, but this time... This time, he's an airbender. Look at him go. This time he's an airbender. Look at him go. Holy shit. He's the chosen one. Alright, the only one we haven't done so far is Halloween. There's no way I'm getting through this entire stream without getting no copyright strikes. Is your non-copyright Halloween music? This one really fits the vibe either. This one sounds like an old PS1 game. Like 40 Winks. Okay. Alright. Well, all the pigs have, like, noses like this, right? Oh, we could! That's a great idea. Best PS1 music I have. So let me look up a picture of Mummy Pig. Okay, so she has, like... Why does it... I've only just noticed, but, like, why does the Peppa Pig characters have eyes only on one side of their head? You know what I mean? Like, if this is, like, a side portrait, then what's happening here? Oh god, I just drew Mummy Pig, and I have to try and make her sexy in their time limit. Tongue out, maybe. That's sexy, right? Smile. Oh god, I just drew Mummy Pig, but with a tongue out instead. I didn't think. Booba. Terrifying thought, they have 2 mouths, 2 noses, and 4 eyes. Actually, you know what? Why am I looking up old PS1 music? Why don't I just do the best PS1 music? The best music ever made for any games whatsoever. Now we're talking. Yes, that's fine. Hello there, old wrinkly man listening to music and getting a... What? Old wrinkly man. Okay, I can do that. I can only draw e-boys, though. I can't draw like old men. I guess old men are bald. With like little... like sideburns. And then like eyes. Mouth. Nose. Oh god, I gave him like weird legs. He's power stancing. I'm gonna make him topless because then I can emphasize the wrinkles more. Okay, now we make him wrinkly shit. Is this how wrinkles work? And then... God damn it. That's about right? And then we can do like... That's fine, right? That works as the prompt. Ah, friend, welcome back. How was Japan? Tell me all about it. Was it as magical as you thought it would be? Okay, as much as I love Spyro, I don't think this music is helping. Let's just put it back to the old one. Oh my god, my mouse, please. Oh my
Mr.
god.
Infoman flying on a cloud.
Ghost of Mrs. Incredible.
For those of you that don't know, Mrs. Incredible is my celebrity crush. This looks more like Syndrome. It sounds so nice, friend.
Robin is the Batman. but literally bat, man.
Robin is the Batman. This is what I want.
None fainting.
Actually, I thought about you the other day, friend. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad your pen was nice. I'm glad you got back in one piece. Although Japan is, like, famously has no crime. That's not true.
The goat laid from Undertale wearing a cross and man fitting.
But it is very safe.
Peppa Pig's mother.
Oh, that's where this came from. That's a good mobby pig, actually, if you didn't look it up. I mean, it looks like it was drawn by a child.
Mommy pig with bloody lip.
God damn it. I didn't know how to make mommy pig sexy. I panicked.
We love playing Jackbox.
Alright, good start.
Smooth arc.
Smooth arc. That's like when a character goes bald in an enemy. Man, I really like the smooth arc. Was the best one.
Army defending a base.
Damn, this girl. Oh, now we're talking.
Army men stacking to reach floating house.
Army men stacking to reach floating house. Wow, that looks like concept art for like a Studio Ghibli film. Like a cute little anime like person just pointing up at a bee. It was a wild one.
Slender Man in the Wood.
Friend, if you have any pictures of Japan that you want to share, please put them in the Discord because I would love to see them. I want to live vicariously through you because I will never go.
2 trees at night.
It's somewhere that I've always wanted to go. But I just can never go. Maybe one day. Wait, this one might be the first successful one just because we really timed the people that DC'd really well. I think this one... I don't think this one counts. I don't think we can call this one a win.
See ghost in the forest.
Nice. It looks like a little sperm. I still think Japan is not real. Japan is real. Australia is not. Australia, like, legitimately doesn't exist.
Man flying his bike to McDonald's.
We've all just been gaslit into thinking that it is. Man, we got a lot of DCs. I think people are getting the Gartic fatigue. I think it's really
All
setting in.
people who love Moonrise.
Wow! Wait, this is...
Chat loves Moonrise.
I burnt myself. 3 DCs and then everybody... why did I do that to myself?
Moonrise and his super supportive chat on stream.
That's me, Smile. You're bad, boo. Yeah, that is what it's like.
Complaining about the chat being toxic.
This. Hold on, I'm gonna clip this and put this in Discord. This is what I've clipped, chit. Just for everybody to see. Oh, Rort joined, hell yeah. Let's go. That's huge.
Sad Gandalf sweaty.
If people are getting Gartic Burnett, you can shift over to Jackbooks. I honestly think
Worried, old man.
this might be the last one. Because we're getting close to the end of the stream anyway. Sad Gandalf sweating. Thank you for the follow, Sonic Finn. Running around at the speed of sound.
A coconut with blonde hair and frowning.
Very well drawn. You understood the prompt.
A coconut with hair having a depression.
A depression. I like how he pronounced it. A depression. He really put the, like, French twang on it. To make it sound more sophisticated. God damn, this woman. You can't even hear her. It's not even being picked up by the thing. I mean, I appreciate the hustle. She's trying to, like, get more people onto her YouTube page.
Queen of the hippopotamus.
I have depression. That sound more sophisticated.
Sad Squidward face has an idea.
Good drawing again. You understood the prompt.
Squidward got an idea.
Good idea.
Yeah, we got a lot of people feeling Gartic fatigue by the looks. A lot of people. Which, to be fair, we have been playing it for almost 4 hours now. Which is fair.
Hello there, old wrinkly man listening to music man getting A.
Although if people were feeling depression... Not depression. Depression. If people were feeling Gartic fatigue, we could have switched over to Jackbooks.
Grim Reaper sitting in cake.
Done a Jackbooks game at the end. That's where the Mario hat came from. Coding is not a game that lasts that long, I think.
Mario hat.
Yeah, I would agree. The thing is, we've had like a good revolving door of people today. But I think people are just getting fatigued. I think 4 hours is the max. It's just the same drawing of the Mario hat over and over again. Oh, that's a Mario hat if I've ever seen one.
Mario hat and mustache, but no face.
God damn it. Lady, please. I understand you trying to get people to the YouTube page, but please, you have to put it at the end of every
Crazy sheep at
song.
the bakery.
Crazy sheep at the bakery. Oh my god, this one is... This one's ramping up.
Man running away from blank incorporated.
Wait, I got this one.
Oops, I forgot what I needed from the store.
A person forgetting to something as soon as he left the store.
You picked up a busy Sunday night routine, unfortunately, so I can't come as early as I used to.
Something at the store.
I appreciate you coming in, an old friend, to tell us how you're doing. It's always nice. Yeah.
Pineapple's getting chased by you underscore.
Loads of people queued during last round. Looks like they didn't want to wait for the results to be over. But didn't leave. Yeah, I think that's what happened.
A pineapple with stick legs and eyes, mouth trying to run away.
Like the snake. Thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. Pineapple with stick legs. What did that say? Mouth trying to run away. I love your accent. Thanks, man. I'm putting it on just for you. I'm actually American.
Pinnapel, she's a runer, she's a track star, she gonna run away.
Pineapple, she's a runner, she's a track star, she's gonna run away. Yeah, a lot of people queued up and then just didn't participate, I guess. I think that is what happened. I think, like, last round was like an hour and 10 of just, like, a straight round of Jackbox. Not Jackbox, Gothic, sorry.
I show speed getting angry.
And they did want to wait for the results, but then they didn't DC either. I think you are right. I think that is what happened.
Giant nose.
Alright, Cash, thank you for the games.
Man with curly hair talking passionately.
They are very slow, yeah. Komodo! You did a little bit, yeah. This is the last round.
A lot of thoughts.
I would agree, yeah. That's like me with... That's like what my hair was like in secondary school. Just a lot of...
Oh, hi, Mark.
A lot of hair. There was a good period in, like, secondary school where I just didn't cut my hair because I wanted to... I was doing a science experiment on the top of my head. And I wanted to see, like, how much hair I could grow on top of my head.
Tiger yelling on the corner.
And I did it for 6 years. And so all the pictures of me from secondary school look like me, but with, like 6 wigs on. Because that's the type of kid that I was. I didn't really care about looking good. I was just like, it'd be funny if I grew a shit ton of hair on the top of my head.
Very, very, very detailed pencil.
Why does Rayhan hate me? He hates everybody equally. I wouldn't take it seriously.
My pencil is average.
He hates me too. It's a love-hate relationship you got going on. Nice, average pencil. Kick the ones that left. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
In a rubber room with rats.
I swallowed my...
Wait, yeah, where is the horse? Oh, nice. Good drawing. I drew 2 horses and none of them have come up yet.
Ronald McDonald eating fries, chips.
No, chips. You should have put the other way around. They're called chips.
McDonald's fries.
What fast food place do you think does the best fries, Chip? Like, let's say you had access to all the fast food places, and I sent you out to get the absolute best fry. Where are you going? If you're just getting fries.
A dog trying to ride a unicycle with a
For me,
hat.
Burger King. Burger King's fries are underrated. McDonald's fries.
Horse? On a unicycle?
KFC fries. I always find that KFC fries, at least in the UK, are like really soggy. And McDonald's fries have such a short, like, shelf life. This is incredible, by the way. Like, if you don't eat McDonald's fries immediately,
A horse riding a unicycle.
they just get, like, immediately soggy and disgusting. Chop Chop. I don't know what Chop Chop is.
Ronaldo tried to kick a ball.
Good Ronaldo. That's his brother Ronaldo.
Sweetoing out.
No, Burger King's fries are elite. They're the only ones that taste like potato.
Blank page.
It's in Sweden. Wait, what's that burger place in Sweden that I am, like, trying to think of the name of? Oh, this is the Airbender! This is one of my horses.
Airbender bending the air.
Yeah, there he is!
airbender bending air.
There's the sexy horse bending air.
Peppa Pig. eats
McDonald's fries are
banana
fine, but you have to
Spider-Man.
eat them hot. You can't let them go cold. Have you been in Sweden? I have not. I would love to, though. Although I hear it's very
Horse
expensive.
shakes ass.
Oh my god, here we go. Straight into it. Oh, I like that! That's a good horse.
Horse looking very sexy.
Pizza Hut fries. Yes! Yeah, there's the sexy horse. Pizza Hut don't do fries in the restaurants that we have. The only place I can get Pizza Hut fries is in like a food court of a mall. And they've always been great every time I've had them. They're like spiced. They're really nice. Also, the music's like completely
Horse
stopped.
sexy.
Okay. Abstract. I like it. Can I join for the next game? Unfortunately, this is the last round. Yeah, this is the last round. We're coming up to the end of the stream. But I will raid somebody else that's playing Gartic for you guys, so if you want to stick around for the raid to get free channel points, you might as well. I'll just push you over to somebody else that's playing Gartic. Man, Fridge, thank you for being so pleasant and nice about it. I appreciate it. Not many people are. A lot of the times when I'm ending, they're like, how dare you end and have a normal human life? How dare you go to sleep and eat food? You son of a bitch, stay here for hours so I can draw, please, smile. Yeah, so, this is the end of a stream. However, as I say, I'll be raiding somebody else that's playing Gartic, so if you want to play Gartic, I will push you over to somebody else that's playing. You might as well stick around for the raid. It will happen in less than 5 minutes, and you will get free channel points. Take a breath, because I got a lot of words to say. So, I hope you've had fun today, first of all. We've met a lot of new people. We do this every Sunday. We play a bunch of... This is a very sad songs-heavy ending too. Can I have something more upbeat, please? Hold on. There we go. We'll go back to Jingle Bells. We'll end with Jingle Bells. We start with Jingle Bells, we'll end with Jingle Bells. So, yes, we do this every Sunday. Play a bunch of party games with chat. Oftentimes we do Jackbox, but sometimes we'll do Gartic, as we've done today, Scribblio. Basically anything that's browser-based and free that you guys can play with, as we do on Sundays. On Saturdays, we do multiplayer games as well. We did have a Minecraft server that we were doing with whoever wants to play, but now we're doing Terraria with chat. So if you like multiplayer games, we do all weekend, every weekend, we do multiplayer games like this. So if you like this sort of thing, you're kind of in the right spot. If you are planning on sticking around, there's a couple of things that I would offer to you, I guess, for lack of a better phrasing. I swear I speak English. Sometimes I just can't think of the word. First of all, we have Community Discord. This is really weird with having Jingle Bells in my ear. We have a Community Discord that has, I think, coming up to 200 active members in it. We have an art channel in there, pets channel. You'll also know when we're going live, what we're playing, all the schedules are in there. Anytime we do any type of poll to decide what games we're going to be playing or what we're going to be doing, that's also in there. So if you're planning on sticking around and you haven't already joined, do !Discord or do !Socials. We'll get you the link. And lastly, we have a YouTube, which I never plug, but I will since a lot of you are new. The YouTube posts once a week, every Monday. We do an 8 to 10 minute YouTube video every Monday. And it is all of the... Wait, why is Kevin MacLeod playing? You know what, this is fine. We're talking about YouTube and Kevin MacLeod started playing. That's hilarious. We have a YouTube channel. All of the stream gets edited down into like an 8 to 10 minute YouTube video with a bunch of different clips in it. If you're here a lot, there's a good chance you will be in a YouTube video. So if you want to catch up, I would highly advise you go and look at it. It is everything that the stream is, but condensed into like a 10-minute package. So if you haven't already gone and checked that out, I would highly advise that you do so. again, a video comes out every week. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope you've had fun. It's been a good one today. We've met a lot of new people. And we only had one game where it was trolly. Which for Gartic is huge. And we hit 800 as well. What a stream. What a time to be alive. Am I right, boys and girls? And now, let me find somebody that's playing Gartic to push you over. Gartic phone, please. It's really weird having Kevin McLeod in my ear. Sure. She looks nice.
Wrong, I'm so...
Well, I think she also might be British. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you've had fun. And I'll see you next week, hopefully. Have a good rest of your Sunday if you've got any of it left. I'll push you over to somebody that's playing Gartic. Be nice for the raid. Thank you for the congratulations. I'll see some of you in Discord or some of you next week if you're planning on sticking around. But if not, I hope you've had fun. And I'll see you next week. Goodbye, boys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Tiger doing
But
a
it's very
backflip.
chaotic, so I'm so sorry for what you see.
Oh, that's the one.
Also doing nothing. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my god, that's what this
Yeah,
was.
it's a huge goth